Hello, lovely light ones. Hope you can hear me. I'm in nature again. With beautiful, beautiful sunny sky. I wanted to talk about consumption. So what are we consuming as we enter 2021? Are we aware of our consumption? Are we aware, whether that be food, whether that be material goods, because our consumption globally is like this addiction that we all have to fill something, whether that be filling this or filling a void that we need to that feels empty, that we feel is missing, whether that comes from childhood trauma, whatever that is, whether that's the relationship to mother, our physical mother, or our earthly mother. I know for me, it's the hand to mouth, it's the smoking, it's the drugs, it's I've come through massive consumption, an addiction of drugs in my life, and I'm still battling things like the tobacco and stuff, which I had my first New Year's with no tobacco. Well done. After 35 years. And when that left me, my body started to say, hey, wait a minute, I don't like this either. And I started getting real big pains for when I ate gluten and things like that. This is what is going to come up in 2021, because it's all about embodiment. It's all about our physical bodies, and our bodies are beautifully designed computers that will tell us everything we need to know in order for us to serve it right. And things like our meat consumption on a global level is fucking disgusting. And even though I've only become a vegetarian in the last few years, and even that I was like, don't know, I really like meat, or I really like cheese, and now my body literally doesn't want it. My body will literally repel it. And so thank you, body. And I'm realizing more that the more of us that are opening our hearts to more light, to enter whatever practice you do in order to achieve that expansion of your own consciousness, your body is also needing to expand, needing to raise its vibration if it wants to match the consciousness within us. And for me, this is the first time, this journey where I'm really having to look at my consumption levels. And even, it's like lockdown, and we're sat at home and we're bored, and we get onto Amazon, we want to buy this, we want to buy that, and I'm noticing as well, like, wow, this consumption of buying things that I'm getting from across the planet, that the carbon footprint that I'm guilty of. And it's just we're all really having to wake up to these things now, and it's uncomfortable, and it's like, it's not convenient for many of us. And this is the word that has probably been a massive downfall for us: convenience. This is like, we want everything now, we want everything to bring us comfort. We want it, we don't want to feel pain, we don't want to feel that itch, we want to fill that void. But these things can't sustain it themselves. This is not a sustainable way of living for human beings. We're required now to really dig deep and see what it is our bodies really truly require on a survival level. On a survival level, our bodies don't need much, to be quite honest. you know. And when you, even when you go as far as looking at, I've started looking at Tom Elamine, the breatharian lifestyle, and I'm nowhere bloody near anything like that. But you know, he's 20 years proof that works. And can you imagine not being the consumer of food? Nobody has any control over you. So I think that for me is inspirational, and that, you know, is something I would love to like work towards. But yeah, every time I watch Ellie Tom, I'm sat there with probably a big plate of food. But you know, it's starting to fill your mind of what the lifestyle is like. You know, it might be about fasting and stuff, but it's also fasting the mind of the negative bullshit that we fill it with. And our negative stuff that is in our minds is often from what we consume in our foods. You know, how much chemicals are we consuming on a daily basis? How much sugar, refined sugar, are we consuming on a daily basis? This is a big one for me. Sugar, chocolate. I'm like, I don't want to stop. And it's like a baby with its dummy that we have to purge right now. And we're all babies with dummies who are all having to purge all at the same time. Can you imagine what that's freaking like? Oh my Lord, have mercy. Whoa, look at that sun. Wowie. Yes, 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 Father Sol. Oh, thank you. So just a quick one today. Very blessed with this day today. I don't know if I do or not. I don't have a tree. I have many trees around me, but I like the Walumbi I did with the oakie yesterday, but I'm just going to have to do a chest one. Papala de mama kutulo kani nikile kitile kile mabalo no kini bala kede tile tila tede papala de bali mona lila kede lina te baba kutulolo kede bala dele makatola no kele kititi kitile de dale bala dale babali ne kede babali dina telele tema makula dila tema mulo ka de dale na gene miti tile kitala dele papala dele ka de mala de Ouch. Oh, let's start feeling our bodies, people, and start acknowledging the messages that it's telling us, and be kind to it and listen to it. And even if we have to stop doing the things that we've done for years, it's kind of time now. Don't you think? It is kind of time. I love yous.